Welcome. So, today we're going to be answering the question of who you should ult as Mordekaiser, because I get asked this question a lot in my games. People wonder, why did I ult the backline? Why didn't I ult the backline? You know, just a lot of finger pointing and just the typical League of Legends baby rage. So we're going to be talking about Realm of Death. I've played a lot of Mordekaiser. I've been ranked 3 NA with him. I usually average like 70% win rate on all my accounts with him. Like, I'm good at this champion, and I play mostly Mordekaiser throughout all my accounts. So, let's talk about his ult. Mordekaiser slows them by 75%, reveals them over the cast time, and then banishes them to the death realm for 7 seconds. Now, the first thing to note is that most players up until like Diamond don't know how to count to 7. So, the idea that your team is going to be out there if you ult a tank, that's not going to be the case. Most people don't understand how to play around Morde Ult, and it's something that you should understand, that it lasts 7 seconds if you're not going to kill the person, and plenty of champions have the ability to just survive within it and not die. But that's slow. The 75% slow over the cast time, that is actually pretty substantial that people don't understand this. Like, even high elo players don't really see this, mostly because high elo players don't see Mordekaiser very much. But it's a very useful thing to know about, because this can actually get you the kill on things, and if you know that somebody's going to die in that 0.5 second cast time, you can just hit them and get your ult back, and it won't complete the cast. Right, so Mordekaiser steals 10% of their max health, reduces their ability power, attack speed, max health, armor, magic resistance, size by 10%. Additionally, their base attack damage by 10% of their current total AD for the same duration. Mordekaiser steals the stats, and he keeps them if they die. So, one way to look at, who should I ult is who am I getting the most stats from, but I don't think that this is the right question to be asking. Because it's like, it's 10%, and you're a stat stick champion ulting like an ADC who's building crit and attack speed and like stats you don't need, right? So, at the end of the day, if you ult, I don't know, 1000 armor Malphite and come out with another 100 armor, that's great and all, but sometimes it's just better to ult someone else. So, yeah, we don't really need to talk about this part, because we're just trying to answer this question. So, what question should we focus on? Like, I threw together this little mock team. 5 champions here. We got Sion, we got Rengar, Ahri, Draven, and Sona. So, who would you ult in this situation, right? You have an answer? Well, you shouldn't, because, is the Rengar fed enough to kill you in one hit? Is the Draven fed enough that you can't really do anything to him? Does Ahri have her ult up? Does Sion have his ult up, which he can cancel your ult with if he just reacts in the 0.5 second cast time? Why are you ulting Sona? Like, actually, there could be a reason. Like, maybe she's the only target that doesn't kill you. But it's like, you need to be asking the right question of why you're casting this ability. Like, maybe your team comp is so bad that you're the closest thing to an engage they have, in which case you can ult whoever the fuck you want. Like, your team didn't draft properly, you don't have anything that can crowd control them, so you have to open with your only form of crowd control and hope your team does something. In which case, that's just, you should have played a better champion than Mordekaiser, I'm sorry to say. Like, there are better champions to play than this guy, and I play him because I enjoy him, but I understand that having on-demand crowd control just wins games. So, what are the best questions that you can be asking? Well, I hope that this PowerPoint will suggest what we should be looking for when we're casting Morde Ult. Question 1, are you him? Can you actually kill the person? Are you actually capable of beating the person that you're ulting? If not, then you probably shouldn't be ulting them. You're not giving anything to the team if you're disappearing from the front lines, and instead of coming back to them in 7 seconds, or however long it takes for you to kill them, the enemy is coming back and you've barely dented them. So if your team is saying, why don't you ult the 15-0 Tryndamere, the answer is fuck you. The answer is actually just, you're stupid, and I'm not going to get myself killed so you can survive for 3 more seconds. You should have not fed the Tryndamere, maybe. Or, like, maybe you were the one laning against the Tryndamere, in which case, I guess that was on you for laning poorly. But the point is, if you're strong enough, you can ult whoever you want, with a few exceptions. The main thing you're looking for, if you're that strong, if you're like 20-5 like I was in this game here, is to start a fight, because you win fights. So if you want to start a fight, then you can just ult whoever you want, and if you get the kill and snowball off that into a bigger team fight that leads to, I don't know, Dragon or Towers, that's good. And if you're just sitting there being fed and doing nothing with it, then why do you get fed in the first place? It's like people just like getting a bunch of gold and sitting on it in this game, and I'll never understand that. Question 2, can they press the outplay button? So this is not the list. There are so many more abilities that can just put Morde Ult in a full cooldown, or just ignore what Morde Ult does. Exiting visibility is another thing, like walking into a bush. Because remember, Morde Ult reveals you. It doesn't keep you revealed if you walk out a bush, if you flash out of range or something. And if you'll notice, I have these 2 abilities here, Fizz, Jump, his Hop, and Kayn Ult. They don't put your ability on cooldown. Your ult doesn't go on cooldown. But it doesn't cast because they go untargetable. And if Fizz hops out of your ult range, then, well, he's out of your ult range. So if your plan was to ult someone and Fizz hops, and then you get stun locked and die, that's on you. But any other one of these, like I want you to forget QSS for a moment, because like I wish they would bring QSS back into the game at the cost of all of these. Like none of these should stop Morde Ult, but they do. So anything that's a spell shield, this one's especially bad because Mord can cast it on anyone else. Anything that's an unstoppable, so Warwick hold Q. And I'm sure plenty of Warwicks have just done this by accident, just accidentally canceled somebody's ultimate ability. Ornn, this one's actually pretty substantial because you lane against a lot of Ornns. And it's a winning matchup if you know how to play around this. If the Ornn actually knows how to cancel your ult, then it becomes a little more Ornn favored. Malphite ult, I don't know why you're ulting a Malphite. Again, you're not looking for stats, you're just looking for the most important, impactful person that you can handle. Volibear, this makes the Mord v Volibear matchup interesting. Same with Hecarim, like you destroy Hecarim if you're playing more jungle, which I play a lot of. Oh, and this one's worth talking about, Viego. His Unstoppable is so short that if you cast it when you see him start going unstoppable, your ult will complete before the cast time goes away. So your ult will actually go through Viego. Not if you cast it early and then he counters with the Unstoppable, but if you cast like when he's already ulting, or mid-ult. Because his ult will end and he won't be unstoppable by the time your cast time goes through. So anyways, don't look to ult certain champions, and this is just from a lot of experiences, knowing what champions can do what. And that's just like League Basics 101, like, oh, Kiana has a stealth, oh, Lux has an ult every 5 seconds, that sort of thing. So just brush up on your League knowledge, and you'll know who to ult better. If somebody's telling you to ult, like, the Fed Zahen, it's like he's going to cancel your ults. Like, you're a stupid person if you're asking a Mordekaiser to ult somebody who can just cancel it with a press of a button. That's just really dumb. Question 3, can their champ break your ankles? And this is a really important one, because there are some champs that are just too fast. They have terrain manipulation abilities like Talia Wall or Azir ult. Talon Hop is a good one. Like if he just hops over a wall and your ult boundaries are such that you can't even walk over the wall, then you've just been stunted on. I don't know what to say. It's like you ulted somebody that you couldn't chase down. Riven stunned you, and then she dashed away from your Q, and then you walk up to her and she dashes away again, and then she uses her third dash to knock you up, and then she uses her E to get out of there, and it's like you just spent 7 seconds getting played. Don't ult champs that can just walk away with you. And I included the Sneakers O'Toole gif because obviously, you know, we'll never catch him, not with this champion. Like, unless you want to go phase rush Mord, you're not catching half the champions in this game. Everybody has 50 quintillion fucking dashes.